Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Barkamu da warhaka da fatan kowa yana lafiya. So another gold analysis for wannan week din nan. So ina fatan na last week kowa ya yi enjoying kuma we follow the same approach. I believe the one that's following analysis na last week they will have made profit from it. So without wasting much of our time, let's get into the analysis. Let's see what we'll be having today, and kuma let's see how we can break down the market for the week. So if you are tired of blowing account and kuma you are looking for a profit wanda za ku yi amfani da shi, kuma profit wanda yake is very reliable, kuma is very transparent with their rules and everything, so za ku yi amfani da wannan profit din nan, which is called TTT market. So TTT market suna offering different types of account, tun daga kan one step, two step da kuma instant funding account, kuma sannan za ka samu account from $5,000 all the way har zuwa $500,000. So idan kana so ka yi amfani da wannan profile din nan, click on the link on the description na wannan video din nan, za ka samu sannan sai ka registering, and kuma za ka yi using in ka using link din za ka samu a discount of 15 to 20%, depending on the time din da ka zo ka samu wannan video din. So idan muka duba gold za mu ga cewa on the monthly time frame har yanzu gold is bullish, and kuma there is still potential, ko kuma maybe there is still some expectation for the market to keep pushing, but we can't predict what the market will do, but we react by the price action of the market and kuma movements in the game. So if you look on the monthly time frame, we don't have anything so special. Wanda zamu ce okay, we need to mark out, ko kuma we need to put eyes on. So in that case, we need to move to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame now, currently idan muka duba zamu ga last week, ko kuma ce last time mun bayani time da price hitting wannan level da na rejecting, mun bayani akan possibility na marketing to push to the upside, and kuma from last week mun bayani akan possibility da zamu looking for some smaller trading opportunity. So if you look at zamu ga cewa har yanzu we still have one all-time high din nan, which I call the nitro liquidity. So I explain one. So comment in the share for the nitro liquidity then is nothing special. This is something one day is mature. I invented it. So it's just like a area of targets for me. The time that you're looking for trade. So last time the market bayani buying price I rejected me expecting a price push to the downside on the Zamzomi bayani the shira muka koma more lower time frame. But if you look on the weekly time frame, we are still, marketing is still on a bullish, because now what is still controlling the market is still the bias, because we break on a resistance and then we tap it and we're in a support level, and then we keep pushing, to the upside and we're in. And if you look at currently Zamagachua from last week, Abende Faru, price I break on one weekly resistance and price I break on one weekly resistance and turn into support. So idan muka duba zamu ga currently price yana reject wannan level din as support, so maybe we might see a push all the way to wannan high din nan da muke da shi a nan wurin nan. So zamu again kila poor price I pushing back, rejecting, usually taking out wannan high din nan, but kamar yadda na ce we can't just predict, we react based on what the market it's going to do, or what the market is doing. So now to see abubuwa more clearly, we need to go to the daily time frame. This is where we can see the correct picture and the clean picture of what exactly we are doing. So now if you look at this is the weekly level da muke breaking, but before then idan ba mu manta ba last week da muke breaking markets nan down mu yi bayani akan wannan support level din nan da muke da shi a nan wurin nan. So na yi bayani akan wannan support level din nan, wanda muka ce idan price ya dawo support level din nan za mu iya looking for trade, ko kuma wannan resistance level din nan wanda idan price ya dawo za mu looking for trading opportunity, and muke highlighting cewa within resistance level din nan duka wannan area din nan is included, and idan muka duba za mu ga cewa that's the exact point da muke reacting on around Wednesday. Then Thursday muke selling, wanda we expect to reach one support level then, but unfortunately when we reach one support level the number we stop here and then we push back the so on and so if you look at on the 4-hour time frame in kuka following analysis, then last week we even talked about one of resistance level then when the market is looking for trade and that's exactly the point the market's in here is a much why dropping the one. So now let's go back to the daily time frame and let's re-break everything down for 1 week. And remember, this is a key level. This is a major high on the weekly time frame when the Zami again price as we are taking out one high. So we need to pay attention to one level na high. So in this case, I'm not going to let me just give it something like this where we can take note of it. So now currently this week, what are we going to expect? Now if you look at the current price action we still have a new level of support they forming on a level of support they forming and above the support level we have a level of resistance they so we have one level of resistance so from the look of things, what are we expecting now? Expectation then is very simple. Zami expecting magani idan price a carry resistance and it has a opportunity, then we need to short the market, and look for selling opportunities. You don't come up price as a mature down support level and then we need to look for buying opportunity and target one resistance and for selling opportunity. That's scenario number 1. Scenario number 2 machine is Zami again price breaking resistance and turn it into support and keep pushing to the upside, because in the moment we still have some major level of resistance and when there is it's valid and we have one all-time high da muke da shi anan wanda zamu iya ganin price ya reversing ko kuma ce yayi continuation zuwa wannan wurin nan. And another scenario that can happen is this: zamu iya ganin price yayi breaking resistance nan, zamu iya ganin price yayi breaking resistance nan, maybe turn it into support. We're expecting it as a support, come back to break back down and then push to the upside. So this is just going to be like a manipulation of one swing highs and then just like a liquidity sweep, and then price we continue to push to the downside. So we just need to have a very good confirmation and understanding of price action kafin ya zama mai reacting. So ba kawai zamu ce okay saboda nan is a resistance level kawai price na kawa wurin zamu fara shorting ba, no, ko kuma nan saboda is a support level price na kawa zamu fara buying. That's not a good way to trade. So we need to have confirmation ko kuma ce confluence to look for every entries now when it comes to key level. Remember, these are key level, they are not just entry areas, they are key level. Until when price come to where in the key levels in them, that's when we need to start looking for extra confirmation to see idan zamu samu confirmation da za su reacting ko kuma za su matching, see aligning the way in them higher time frame key levels in the muke da shi. So that's it. So for now, what I want you to do in is pay attention to when in key levels in for now, so we can pay attention to one resistance in or one support in to see what price is going to do when price comes back to when in key levels in them. So on the 4-hour time frame, this is where we need to pay attention and pay close to see what we can have. But before then, we can still look for short-term trading opportunities, from the 4-hour time frame, maybe to build some a nice framework. When is mature, we can look for trade as taking now continuation to the key level to the upside, kokuma to one key level in to the downside. So this is just going to be like a short-term swing trading, kokuma intraday, trading opportunities. So how are we going to do that? If you look at on the 4-hour time frame, within one in key levels and then the make it a good IBU, which is the major daily time frame key levels, we also as well have a 4-hour time frame key level. So we have one resistance in them when they break in as turn into support. So some you can let's call it the RBS. So this is a resistance becomes support level. So idan muka duba zamu ga currently price na rejecting at daga wannan support level din nan, kokari yake pushing to the upside and then we have one 4-hour time frame resistance level din nan anan wurin nan. So one 4-hour time frame resistance level then I'm going to give it a color like this. When there is a mature differentiating between the major key level of resistance, the 4-hour time frame level of resistance. So let's call it the 4H. this is the 4H resistance, like this. So now what we can do on the lower time frame, I'm not going to go any lower time frame than the 4-hour time frame, but you can go to the lower time frame and look for maybe other extra confirmation based on your own confirmation. But on the lower time frame, Zami, you're looking for confirmation when there's a pushing trade now continue to run a resistance level then on the 4-hour time frame and see maybe if we can have a short opportunity. You know, kuma a breaking nash, then we can use it as also support level and then continue to the major level of resistance that we can see non wurin. Ko kuma another thing that can happen shine zamu iya ganin pricing ya push into the downside, break one of resistance, becomes support and then turn into resistance again and push maybe to one level then ko kuma one major key level then before we start pushing, you know, back to the upside. So in the 4-hour time frame, in the lower time frame, where we need to pay attention first is the current price action. We can look for extra confirmation to push to the upside and wait for price to reach one major key level. Even price here closing below that, say closing below a breaking like this, then we can use it as a resistance and push maybe back to the high time frame key level of, you know, support level. So this is our major key level and this is how I want to frame everything and this is how I want to look into them. So in our pattern abundant explaining and everything is very clear. So if you want the video then you enjoy the analysis, please don't forget to like the video, share the video and also comment on the what you want me to do next. Kuma, you are new to this channel, Kuma, you are not yet subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, you know, for more interesting market breakdown, the Kuma trading, you know, videos, the so on. So ni Abdul FX ni ke ce muku har kuwa mu huta lafiya.